We go lights ahead of the drivers here in Monza. KIXRAN for the second time is on pole position with a Red Bull beside him. The lights are out. We are racing in Monza. Here's hesitant start. It's a long run down towards turn 1. Great start by Wereful Lime, who pulls to the inside. It's going to be 4 abreast going towards turn 1. There's Paul Diver trying to get around the outside of the Aston Martin. Bit of lag going towards turn 1. I think he's got around the outside. Now he's got the inside. Bit of contact there and lag as well, but he's hold on to P3. It's going to be KIXRAN, Hansis, and then Paul Diver maintaining that top 3, followed by Captain JDW, who's got past Wereful Lime, who drops down to P5. Lassenden looking aggressive on the back of the Alpine on the run towards the Della Roger chicane. Can he look aggressive? It can be later on the brakes. He's going to have the outside line. Here comes Lassenden. Now the inside of turn 5. Bit of contact between the two of them, but they've made it out. And Lassenden holds on to P6, but he's still going to wheel there. And now he's in trouble by a Mercedes behind. Here comes Restored Panda down the inside of turn 6. He's got to wheel ahead. He's now got a whole car ahead. Restored Panda making a position on this opening lap. Close enough for a move, and I think there's a bit of racing going on just outside the top 10. There's side effects going down the inside of Carl. Getting overtaken into turn 1, and nothing he can do to defend that, unfortunately. As well behind, there is as an Aston Martin. I think that was KIXRAN. He was off his line and got overtaken there by Foxus. Trying to make a move around the Curva Grande. The Aston Martin having a bit of an upper speed. He does have a car ahead. And there's Wereful Lime. Oh, there's a bit of a collision up here. Going towards Della Roger chicane. And both Wereful Lime and Captain JDW have gone off. And I think he might have got an illegal overtake. He's had to let him through. And he might have to see the position to Lassenden as well, who's trying to get round the outside of turn 6. Not quite close enough, though. It was a collision between the Red Bull and the Alpines. Allowed Restored Panda up to P5. But here comes Lassenden. Down the straight. DRS open. So is the man who's against him. But I think he might have the upper speed. It's going to be racy towards turn 8. But the Williams does come out ahead to take back that P4 he had just a minute before. But let's have a look at Hansis, who might be looking for a little lead change. Hansis overtakes KIXRAN down the straight and takes the lead of the Monza Grand Prix. Oh, up behind as there JDW gets past Panda as well. And always Wereful Lime looking aggressive on the Williams. He's racing a V-Carb as well. Salty's got the inside of turn 2 and he might sneak ahead. And I think Vaxi might be able to sneak ahead too. He's going to be forced to the outside, and no, Lime manages to hold on to one of those positions, but he is dropping like a fly down this grid. What on earth is going to be the order of these three at the end of this straight, going towards turn 1? KIXRAN pulls to the inside line. Paul Diver's trying to get involved as well. It might be very momentarily 3 abreast. Unfortunately, Hansis drops down to third on the grid. Osimon Joes is right on the tail of Axie here. Former Ferrari versus current Ferrari. Here comes Osimon Joes down the inside of the Della Roger chicane. And always a lock up there for Vaxi, who's had to cut the Della Roger chicane, rejoins the track safely. That's going to be a lot of positions lost for Vaxi. He rejoins in P12 for the Ferraris. He's going to pull to the inside. This could be an easy move for him, but I don't think the Sauber will make it easy for him. Oh, turns in very aggressively for turn 1. And manages to defend the Ferrari off. Bit of contact. Oh, and Vaxi's touched the back of them. And that's cost him another position to Carl. Going towards the Della Roger chicane. Pulls to the inside. He's got a wheel there. How brave will he be? Not the easiest place to overtake. Bit of contact between the two of them. But I think the V-Cup holds on, and he just does. As well there behind. Oh, bad exit for Restored Panda. But behind there is moves being made. And I think that's Carl. It's not. It's side effects. Trying to get past Vaxi. Down the inside goes side effects. Bit of wheel banging going over the curve. Vaxi struggling to hold on his position. Gets the power down, but he's not got the outside line, which gives the extra bit of grip. And now side effects are on the inside, but still a great exit from Vaxi. Here comes Lassenden. I think he might have an opportunity to go down the inside of Hansis, who might have messed up this swap. Lassenden down the inside, and he gets the move going towards Ascari. Red Bull, it's a mess for team orders, and it's allowed the Williams to split the two. There's Morgan Hughes making the move. Oh, there's a big look up there, and that's Wereful Lime, who's completely missed the braking for turn 1. I think he might have hit the grass on the outside, and he does get a 10-second penalty for cutting the corner. Here comes Panda. Down the inside, and I think he might be a poor exit from Morgan Hughes. I think it might allow Salty to get down the inside as well. Late on the brakes by the V-Cup. He's completely missed the braking, and he's made contact with the Mercedes. And this is going to continue this contact. They've wheel hooked, and it's allowed. There has to get back through again. I think Panda tried to block him, but he didn't manage to do it. And there's Carl as well. Both Hasses might maintain his position. Carl's got the inside of the Curva Grande. Going towards the Della Roger chicane. Panda's managed to hold on to one position, but not quite the second. And Salty drops down the order with that wheel hook in the train before. As Paul Diver picks up a 3-second penalty. And that is not ideal. That will drop him down to third as the race finishes as it stands. A 3-second penalty on Captain JDW, and that's going to throw a spanner in the works for this top 2 fight. We'll catch up with that shortly. No move is being made into the Della Roger chicane, but up at the front, it's been an absolute domination. No one's been able to touch the Aston Martin at the front. The team principal is scoring big points tonight. It's going to be a win in Italy for TDR Kieran. Behind Paul Diver, makes it a P2 on his return to the grid. And Captain JDW, it's another podium to his name. Lassenden P4 for another team principal in the top 5 finishing. It's going to be Hansis, who is ghosted. And is that a puncher? I don't know, but he's going slow across the line. He might have a problem, and I think he might get overtaken here. Carl gets past him, and it might have been a puncher on the Red Bull. I didn't see an issue, but Carl gets P5 on the line. Restored Panda gets him 2. Behind, there's Salty who gets P8, followed by Side Effects, and then Aussie Bonjoza missed the fight, where we see the finish. McLaren's finishing off the grid as there's Cajun One Eye who scores the final points. It is a double points for Aston Martin, but on very, very different sides of the coin. Hasview unfortunately finishes down at P16, and Morgan Hughes, who was looking like he was going to get a fantastic top 6 result, would have been top 5